Hi, guys. Happy Friday. So the letter is in. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, but it's a disappointment, and we'll get into that. It is a good show, Christina. I wondered if any of you guys watched it. For anyone who doesn't recognize this meme, this is from a British comedy that's so cute. It's called The IT Crowd, and I love like really, really stupid humor. So I love it because it's really, really stupid humor. Hey, Don't F with Justice. All right, so let's just get right into it. Here is the letter that we've been waiting for. Sorry. And like I said, it's very, very disappointing. It says that the parties have conferred and agreed to provide the clerk's office with copies of the physical audio recording in a CD format. That's why I said Y2K, because a CD format. But anyway, which will then be distributed to or copied for the public upon the clerk's office receiving such request. So this is like a physical copy from what, if I'm reading this correctly, because as it goes on, sorry, got a frog in my throat. So here's what they have to do. It's not going to be on the docket because it says the docket cannot accommodate it from a technical standpoint. And they say that council has received limited outreach for the audio file. It's not limited. We all want this. So they intend to provide a sufficient number of copies. So she has some number in her head of how many copies she thinks people are going to request. So it sounds like we have to request it and be mailed a physical copy, a CD. And then for the anticipated request. And then they'll provide additional copies as needed. So it's the 90s, people. Hold on just a second. Such a frog in my throat. I guess we should be glad that it's not a floppy disk or a cassette tape. Yes, you have to call and request it. And what that means is whoever requests it, they will have your information because they have to send it to you. I don't know if you have to pay for it or if it's free. Christy says 8-track. Exactly. Who has a CD player? I don't have one. It's crazy. Like what in the world? Sorry. So yeah, someone's gonna have to go get it and share it online, and then we can pass it around, I guess. I'm not submitting my information to get it. So I'm just gonna have to wait and be a beggar for anyone who doesn't mind sharing their information with the court to get these copies from Ezra. I don't know if this is coming directly from Ezra or if this will come from the court. I don't know how it goes. so, so we're using Napster to share the audio. Yeah, to play in our, what were those headsets called? I don't remember what they're called. Yeah, well, MapQuest will get. Shaney says Clark from Reddit might go get it. He's been there before. All right, whoever Clark from Reddit is, we love you and we're waiting. Please go this afternoon if you're local. Isn't that crazy? Like how in LimeWire? My laptop doesn't have a slot. Neither does my PC or my Surface, which is what I use. My husband built me a PC specifically for the videos that I make because you need so much You need a lot to make videos, so it's custom built for video making. But yeah, isn't that crazy? But here's the weird thing. Wait, what did I just close? I saw something I want to see. Clark will try again on Monday. Oh, did they not have it ready yet? Did Clark already try? And sorry, I need to catch up. It doesn't say, Eliza asked, does it say when it will be available at the courthouse? It doesn't. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Whoever Clark is, we love you. Mildly says he's already tried. He's going Monday at 8, so it's not there now. I wonder how long it's going to take for them to get it ready. Sorry, guys. I'm struggling with this frog in my throat. So here's the thing, and this is what I said last night in my live, that it's not a Pacer issue. It's because Pacer has long had audio and even video available for bankruptcy court. I don't know if there's any other courts that use it, any appellate court or sorry, or other kind of court besides bankruptcy court, but they do have this option available. And if you look in New York at their bankruptcy court, they have it. They talk about digital audio files. They talk about where to get it, like it will be uploaded. And it's the same system that Pacer uses. So I don't understand why this has not been made available everywhere. Why? Of all things, bankruptcy court? That's it. Walkman. That's what I was trying to think of. So it's uploaded into the same case management that we use on Pacer to get to the docket, the regular docket. So it says it's dependent on the presiding judge, and it appears as an MP3 file. And if you look at the bottom, it tells you how long it's been available. So in the one court, there's a thing that tells me what slide I'm on that's blocking my view. I can't remember which one it is. They've been available since 2015. And the Albany division in 2018, and then the Utica division, and that same little thing that's blocking my view. I can't see, but you guys can see the year that it's been available there. So, yeah, Gigi, I talked about this a few days ago, that if it's, for example, going to be actual evidence in the trial, it has to be authenticated and certified, and you have to clearly mark. There has to be like a chain of custody. There has to be proof that the phone call was made, where it was made from, what phone it was made from, and then the same on the receiving end. All of that, if that's going to be actual evidence, it has to be that. And I'm thinking if he's going to use it in a summary judgment, it would have to have the same type of authentication, because if he's analyzing it as actual evidence, that's what's required. So yeah, we talked about that a few days ago here. But yeah, so that's the New York Bankruptcy Court. And then we have Pacer itself. This is from last year, and this is the user manual. And it even mentions here the price for an audio file, because you do pay for the pages. I thought the pages were expensive. The audio is even more expensive. So that would really add up quickly. Pacer catches you because you pay quarterly, and you don't realize as you're doing it each time, it feels like, oh, it's $1 this, $2 that. But yeah, then you get your bill and you're like, uh-oh. So what's $34? And what am I missing here? Is that how much the CD is going to cost? But then we have this invoice sample that's, just out there in the wild, and it talks about the rate for audio files. This is from 2012. So the recording is going to cost $34. We need to crowdfund for Clark. That's insanity. A CD. Is somebody profiting off this? Because that doesn't seem right, that it should cost that much money. It's just a CD. Do they have to time travel to go buy one? Like, why is it so expensive? But yeah, so this is a Pacer invoice from 2012. So it's been around. I don't know. Are they selling a Taylor Swift CD? This is crazy. Yeah, Blake needs to recoup some fees for Ezra. No kidding. Is that put there to... Oh yeah, Inner City Press might go get it. They are New York based. So hopefully we will have it. Maybe, well, no, end of day is over, so we're not getting it for the weekend. The soonest we can get it now is Monday. Sam says CDs are vintage price now. Let me put the comments up on the stage, so because someone asked for comments to be saved. I don't think they automatically save through StreamYard. I think once it's done, that's it. But I've got to look. I told someone I would look into how to do that. But for now, the beta version of StreamYard allows you to show the comments like right on the screen. So I'm going to do that. So, oh, did they? Inner City Press tried today already. So I'm guessing, yeah, maybe what I was starting to say before is maybe this was intentional to discourage us from getting it, thinking nobody wants to pay $34, but I think they underestimate us. Okay. Yeah, that was it. I just threw together a few slides just to show that the technology is there in Pacer, and they use the same system. This was not on this page. It was at the previous page where it's a CM/ECF. It's the same system. I don't know why they haven't updated this for anything other than bankruptcy court. I don't know about other states. If other districts have it available for all courts, if this is a New York problem, or I've never needed an audio file from anything before. So I just know, like bankruptcy court, they're ahead of us all too, because they have the requirement that when you submit an audio file, you have to submit a transcript. At least the bankruptcy court that I was looking cases up in before, that was a requirement that you have to put a transcript. So I don't know why Ezra doesn't just slap a transcript up. That's something we could have today. Why does it have to be audio? I want to hear the audio too, don't get me wrong. But if they could have submitted with their letter a transcript of this, we could have had it today. So yeah, this is more expensive than the Taylor's album. So what's going on? Yes, she has. ACC says that Ashley has clocked that every time there's bad press, BL posts in her stories. I saw she's been posting, doing hair. I don't know, was that a new one? Doing somebody's hair. She put so much product in that woman's hair. And it just looked so awful when she was done. And then there was stuff about her flowers, and was it corn? I don't know. But yeah, you can expect to see lots of weird posts, and Ryan posting about his dad and stuff. It was her niece. Yeah, that was bad. But Miley says she moosed her. She did. That hair was bulletproof when she was done. I can't imagine how many washes it takes to get all that product out. Ezra is clowning Lyman. You could have slapped up a transcript. I don't know why he didn't ask for that in the first place when he said you got to provide this to the public. There very easily could have been a transcript. That's very, very normal for depositions. It's normal for the hearings. Why did nobody think of that? The 80s are bad. We're doing CDs. We're moosing. We're hot rollering. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I like hot rollers as well, the big fat ones, because I have curly hair and I straighten the life out of it regularly. And they do a really good job with the least amount of damage. I normally straighten it with my blow dryer, but you can do it with if you get the really big hot rollers, you can do that too. There should even be a Bates transcript. That's the first thing I said. Why did this audio exist without a transcript put in discovery in the first place? And then I looked it up because I'm like, I thought this was a requirement. But each court is different and each judge has a different policy for what they require. Some judges do require that when you submit audio files that you have to submit the transcript. And you have to submit, some are like really, really sticklers, and you have to submit the phone number and the time and the location, all of that, because they want to make sure of things like this, that it's all legally done, because we have a possibility that this was illegally done depending what state she made the phone call from and made the phone call to. So it's weird that we don't have all that stuff along with this. So I guess we have to wait impatiently through the weekend and hope that it's there by Monday. And it looks like we've got a couple people that have already gone, so hopefully they'll be there Monday trying to get it, and we'll be nice enough to share. So I know for Inner City Press, they have ways available that you can contribute for their services. I don't know about Clark. If anybody knows, let me know, and I will post that of how we can crowdfund Clark, pay his taxi or subway fare, and contribute towards that for $34, and just his time for being willing to do that. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go drink some honey tea, I think. And it's going to be an AI generated audio recording. Nothing would surprise me at this point. I don't know how much you guys have seen that people are digging up about Claire, about the timing, the timelines of when these, because I saw a video on Instagram that someone posted about Justin being at the premiere, I think it was. I've got to look at it again, but the whole thing is like very, very strange. Why? And then she was speaking publicly with Steve after the phone call was made. So many strange things that really, really need to be looked up. I know Don't F with Justice is digging into that story, so you can go check her out on her YouTube and her X, and see what's up with that. Oh, thank you, Jane. How's your mother today? She's doing better. She's gaining weight back already, which is good. I think she got like severely dehydrated, and that's why the weight just dropped so much. And so that's coming back, and she started physical therapy today. That's supposed to help her move a little bit more and try to rebuild some muscle and stuff like that. And hopefully we want to get her into a nutritional, oh my goodness, nutritionist. Am I saying that right? And find out what we can do to pack the pounds on her. So in a healthy way too. But I'm really excited about the physical therapy. I think that's going to help her more than anything. So thank you for asking, Jane. And thank you guys all again for your continued wonderful messages to check in on her. But yes, P just saw CDs. Yes. Thank you so much. RS says, tell Mama O'Connell she has people praying for her. I certainly will. All right, everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Keep distracted while we wait for this. And I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you again, mods. Who's here? Jane and Christina are here. I didn't see Lena. If she's here, thank you too. All right, guys. Happy weekend.